Hey guys, I did a podcast and I was like 8 minutes in and it's completely gone now, so I have to restart. I'm doing a podcast because this is an archive for me. This is a public meeting. I'm going to do it out in the open so people can really see my psychology and my mental state when I'm making these decisions. I think it's very important that the universe understands why you're making a decision and why you see the world a certain way, and they can learn from it. This is specifically valuable, I think, to someone that is in entrepreneurship at the year 5 mark. I've been playing an instrument and playing music since I was 6. I started guitar when I was 6, and I've been doing that basically for over the musical instrumentation reality for over 22 years, and then musical production I've started when I was 17. So I've been producing music professionally for over 12 years, and I'm 100% independent. This is basically just a run and a synopsis of my decision making as an entrepreneur and why it's important to see the world like this. Basically, the summary of what I'm about to say is that if you have the ability to make something like music or a product, and you have the option to do it or to get all the materials or to have the product the right way, it's always going to be better. Let's say that you have another option and you were to go in a lot of debt, you were to pull out money and you were to shortcut your way to success. You're going to have a lot of problems later. So I'm going to basically, showcase why I'm putting this out in the open. It's because this person has been on my mind, and I want to basically stress to people that I am making the right decision. And it doesn't sound like something that is valuable, but I think it is very valuable later on. There's a woman named Maya Comment. I don't want to put her name in the limelight, for malicious reasons, but I do want to share an important conversation that we had when I came out of college. I come out of college, we worked together. A wonderful woman named Maya Comment came into my life, and I met her. Now, this was kind of a stranger at the moment in time. My brother and her went to the same school, and I found her to be a valuable person because I saw that we're two people that don't necessarily know too much about each other, but we have a skill set, and I'm like, we could start a YouTube business together, and regardless of how we feel about it, regardless of whether or not we want to start a family, I pitched to her that I wanted to start a family with her professionally. This is something that I would write about in a book, and I've learned from this. Now, in her reality, she basically parted ways and said that in this reality that I'm speaking, she does not find value in our friendship anymore. Some people, sometimes they don't understand, and I understand. So I had to part my ways from that. But what I'm getting to in this reality is I moved on from that, and I'm not trying to vent, but I just want people to know that you want to do the right thing. If this could be something that someone else could elaborate on within a church community, what I was proposing is that we were going to make a business doing the right thing. And yeah, so, but reasonings to why I think she said no. I have a really, really, really good paper, and I think her viewpoint, it didn't make sense that we were doing the right thing to make money. And I just want to overly communicate my life lesson. I wish that I want her to hear this. I'm upset that some people didn't see that you would make more money, billions for that matter, doing the right thing. This, to be more specific, in case they snake this was me basically saying it doesn't really matter at this point in time, what we feel or we both have a decision to do a business, and we both have a decision to be a partner. So today I have the option to basically go on government assistance. Government assistance is something that's right, and I also have the ability to utilize the church system as a partnership, and to just 100% do this on my own. And it is a pinnacle, I think, thing for me to know the difference between right from wrong at this point in time, and to know it very clearly. I didn't add any baggage doing the right thing. I made it extremely easy, but I just wanted people to see like this studio that I've created, this process, like it will not go further like than where it's at right now unless we humble ourselves to just do what was absolutely necessary to survive.